Then the third thing I did was that I did the same thing that I'd done with LinkedIn with a very small handful of Facebook contacts. I'm not a Facebook fan and I don't use it much personally, but I did reach out to a few people there and some of them did say yes. So if you have a Facebook account, and whether you're a fan or not, check in with the people you're connected with. And if you think they would be interested either in what you have to offer or in following you on your journey, just ask them. The worst thing they can do is say no. Now, by the time I'd done all that, those three things, my computer-based contacts or phone-based contacts, LinkedIn contacts, and Facebook contacts, and it did take me a while to screw up my courage and ask my LinkedIn and Facebook contacts, I'd gotten over 100 people onto my list. So the things I did after that, were icing on the cake, helping me get to my next goal. So the next thing I did, which was super simple, and I should have done it from the very beginning, but I didn't. I only found out about it later. I wished I'd thought of the idea, was to add a PS after my email signature. And that PS included an invitation to get useful tips and techniques by joining my list and had a link that people could click on, which would take them to the list sign up page. It's so easy to do. It'll take you 5 minutes max to do it. You'll just need to go to your email list platform and find the URL for your sign up form and then embed that in the PS after your email signature. And I've gotten a few over the years, gotten quite a few people signing up through the email signature. And then the last one was that finally, I actually finally figured out how to include an invitation on my Facebook business page. Now, people who came to the business page could just click on that link and then go to the sign up form straight away. If you don't use Facebook, but you do use other social media platforms, just figure out a way to add in a link for people so they can sign up. Remember that if you don't invite people, even via a message on a platform, they might not realize that they can sign up or that you even have a list that they could sign up for. Now, as I think back over my journey, there's a couple of things that I wish I'd done differently. One was that I wished I'd gotten over myself and my lack of confidence and shyness sooner and just gotten started building my list. The other thing was that I wished I'd set up tracking so that I could tell which of my invitation techniques were working the best. But unfortunately, when I was first starting out, I didn't know how to set up tracking so that I could tell where people were coming from when they signed up. Now that we do have tracking set up, it's very useful to know where signups are coming from. And these days, many of the signups come from social media, from referrals, from ads and search engines. So I do want to give you a couple of bonus tips for ways that you can build your email list, because there's just so many different ways you can do it. I thought I'd just add in a couple of extra. Now, tip number 6 is to ask people who are already on your email list or via your blog content or whatever content you're creating to share that content with their friends and acquaintances so that they can sign up as well. Now, obviously, you need to be sharing really good content. No one's going to share something that they don't think is useful, but asking people to share is a super simple way to widen out the number of people who know about you and are interested in what you have to say or offer. And finally, lucky tip number 7, this method of getting email list signups isn't as quick or easy, but it is very, very effective, especially as the amount of traffic to your website grows. And there are a couple of steps involved. First, make sure that your website has an invitation to join your list. Make sure it's on your homepage somewhere and obvious. And then make that, that's important, that bit about making it obvious. If you have it buried at the bottom of the page, people don't always scroll down to the bottom. So just be clear for people that it's available. And secondly, be sure to provide an incentive for people to sign up. Now, incentives are often called lead magnets or free giveaways or a gift, and are something that people see as being useful that will help them take a small step forward in the journey that they're on. It could be a checklist or a short PDF on a topic that they're interested in, or it could be an infographic. It's usually something that people can access electronically or download really quickly.